Hello. Are we live? Are we good? I'm good. We good? I don't hear my own audio. Is that my problem, or maybe I need to go to the stream? I'm just curious why I don't hear my own audio. Can you guys hear me? That's weird. I can't hear myself on my own stream. I'm wondering if let's see if I can test this. If I can, if it's my computer, it's just okay. I just can't hear any computer audio. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what the deal. What's the deal? Maybe this. There it is. Okay, we're good. Hi. I'm just testing this new webcam I bought. Does it look Gucci? Does it look great? Sorry, my room's a fucking mess right now, but you play piano. Maybe. At least you can see me play piano finally. We will be eliminating Ohio quite soon. No, not Ohio. Yes, I'm Asian. Strange question. Maybe not a strange question. We'll be eliminating Wyoming very soon. So revealed I was the Twilight account. And a while back, I don't know why I keep logging in and out. There is this tweet. It's the only viral tweet I've ever had about these accounts, and I'm actually the Twilight account. I was pretending not to be, because I'll be funnier that way. But then the account blew up slightly, so having a big reveal over that. I can only text in landscape mode. You mean like on your phone or something? But yeah, there's this whole tirade now because a lot of people apparently did not even suspect I was this Twilight account. It's funny, but point being, from this Twilight account, it's time to destroy Wyoming. We're gonna destroy Wyoming. So that's the big deal. Let's see. Yeah, everything looks good. Well, thank you. Music is fun. I do it sometimes. Let's check the live stream here. Okay. Music is fun. How many viewers are we at? 15. Nice. Okay. I don't know. I was just here to test this webcam. Looks like it comes up great on stream. Yeah, everything looks good. Found live chat does not work in portrait mode. I don't know. YouTube formatting UI kind of sucks. So I mean, that's not very surprising, I suppose. This isn't going to be a long stream. Like I said, I'm just testing this webcam. But now you can at least see when I'm doing piano. There's a bit more. So this will be great for streaming. It'll also be great for other like types of videos and stuff. This is pretty psychedelic. I'm enjoying doing streaming more. It's fun. I could probably increase my viewer count if I had a schedule, or at least gave people advance notice, but it worked last stream. They're always making weird changes. Something you don't know, or maybe you do know, because this is a limited octave keyboard. A lot of times when I'm playing piano on this keyboard, I have to actually switch octaves. So I try and do it. It's actually become like integrated with the way I play piano, as I can switch octaves mid playing. So for example, if I press these two, let's see if you can even see that. These two buttons, you can kind of see it. There are these two buttons here that move octave up or down. And so if I'm playing this note, so if I want to reach a lower or higher octave in the same area, I just press that instead, so I can go like. You can't do that on a real piano. Although, one thing I do is, because I have a full mini baby grand piano in my living room, and so I don't need to to switch octaves. It's got the full range that a normal piano would have. So, or at least maybe I'm being dumb, because it is a baby grand piano after all. So there's probably a couple octave or two that could exist, but maybe don't. But that's basically how I make use of a smaller keyboard. And if you have a smaller keyboard like this one over here, let's see if you can even see that one. Yeah, this keyboard over here, this is 2 octaves. So this one also has an octave switch. So you could do the same thing with that if you want to. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to switch midway. Now, for some things, you can't do that, especially if you're already doing a bunch of stuff, but it's excusable in some cases. Let's see if I can't move that over here. Then move this over here. There we go. That's nice. And we close that. There we go. We've got a full thing. And also, I used to have a pirated version of Silence, and then when I bought Serum, I kind of just abandoned it because it's like there's no use having any pirated versions of anything. But finally got back into using Silence because I actually purchased it properly, And there are so many things I missed about it because, I mean, 4 oscillators for one thing, but it just does certain things a little bit easier. You got the width knob. I keep pointing here, like you'll be able to see it. The width knobs here. You know, you don't have to go to a separate menu like you do in Ableton. I mean, that's very nice. This is going to be great for a lot of the soft synth stuff I want to do. There's some great sounds already on Silence, but for just making patches and stuff, it's great. Less menus to go into than Serum. But it probably wouldn't be as good at Silent if it weren't for Serum, because Serum is great for visual learners, and I have a hard time with a lot of other traditional synth setups because I'm more of a visual learner. That's my advice. If you want to learn how to get into other synthesizers, even analog synthesizers, just grab a copy of Serum and figure out how it works from there, and then you'll basically pick up and figure out how every other synth works. What headphones do I like? Okay, so the headphones I'm using are the HD 280 Pros from Sennheiser. They're pretty good. Have a bit of a treble bias, but they're workable. I have a pair of these other Sennheisers. I forget what the model is, but they're pretty good too. These are my backups. The HD 569. So those ones are nice. For listening. Sorry, my room is genuinely just a mess right now. I'll get that fixed by next stream. For listening, I have the Bose wireless headphones. So these I prefer for listening. Listening headphones, you wouldn't want to take my recommendation on unless you like the exact same things that I have. Sorry. What was your question that I missed? What else do I play other than piano? I play guitar, ukulele. I guess I play the recorder, and I play drums. The drums are my main instrument. I just can't fit a full-size drum set in my room. I have drum sets downstairs. I'm trying to get everything working so I can record it. It's not my drum set, it's my dad's drum set, and it's my dad's studio. So that's why I don't really implement that stuff into my stuff, because it's just like everything I have is already here, so it's kind of a burden to just go downstairs and get that stuff. But let's see. This is the ukulele that I've used in all my songs that have ukulele since late 2016. I'm not great at it, but it helps for songwriting to just have it. Here's my acoustic guitar, big boy, and then a capo that I stole from my dad. Again, I'm not that great at playing guitar, ukulele, or anything. That's better than not playing it at all, I guess. Guitar brand is it's a Gretsch, and yeah, the ukulele is a Luna. So let's. You play Shut the Fuck Up? No, I need to learn it. I also don't. I haven't listened to Pink Guy's music in a while, so I need to do that. It's all about Joji. Oh, what do you know? Classic stuff. No, was it this one? No, it's the other one. classic song.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's the stream's automatically demonetized now. Thank you. Favorite Joji track? That's hard. I thought Ballads one was okay. I mean, there's a different thing. There's from a critical standpoint, from a musician standpoint, and then from a listener standpoint. From a listener standpoint, I loved it. Ballads one was great, but from a musician standpoint, there's so much to be desired. But it's the listener standpoint that matters more, because the listener base is bigger than the musician base automatically, and the listeners are the ones that you're marketing towards. So whenever someone gives you criticism on a song, you can't really use the excuse, oh well, you're not a musician, that doesn't, you can't tell me stuff. But it's the listener knows what they want to hear, right? I mean, there are definitely some things that they can give you ill advice on, or they'll not understand what they're talking about. But in a general sense, the way criticism should work is everyone should be allowed to have their say. My violet plushie almost fell down. Well, it basically did fall down. Made by Citizen Smiley, by the way. You play Aviators, Applebucket. I actually don't know many Aviators songs, unfortunately. Was never the biggest fan. I could probably teach myself. Dumbest feedback I've ever gotten on music. Dumbest feedback I've ever gotten on music. It's not pony music unless it has pony samples in it. That's just not really, doesn't really make or break the song for most people, except, choice few. Horse to Die movement, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I've used pony samples, so I think I can just do whatever I want, right? Little sneak peek of your upcoming track. I have plenty of upcoming tracks. I haven't put out any promotional material for my upcoming album, but I have a new album coming January 25th. You're gonna see some trailers and stuff throughout this month for it. Hopefully, I'll be releasing a single off of the new album this month. The new album has all songs that you've never heard. A lot of times I'll release a couple of songs and then an album will come from that. Like Aloe and Lotus, some like Ralph Egg was released before the album, and some other stuff was released that you had heard, and then Our Light and After, It Rained Today made it onto the album, etc., etc. So a lot of the albums that I make, you've heard a song or two off of it already. Like it's not all new material. This next album, completely all new material. I'm not gonna give the track count. There's a lot of songs on it. I'm not gonna give you a specific number, but it's going to be the biggest album I've ever released. Not track wise. Super Pony World Deluxe version still has more tracks. That's like 55 something, 58. I don't know. But in terms of like quality, story and all that, this album is going to be the biggest one I've ever put out. How much would all cost? I have spent approximately $2,000 on this album, and that would be mostly artwork, other production stuff. This was the most expensive project I've ever done, ever, period. And so I'm really hoping that this project does well. So that's all out of mine. I don't have any people directly funding me or anything. It's all money I've made from my own music. iTunes, it's a very loaded question, my friend. iTunes, question mark. I'm on iTunes, if that's what you mean. If the album's going to be on iTunes, yes. Pre-orders are only going to be on Bandcamp. Oh, it's only going to be on Bandcamp. Because the way iTunes works is you have to have, at least with DistroKid, you have to have everything done already. And when the pre-orders go up, the album's not going to be done. Not at all. There's still so much to do. But I can give you a preview of a commission that I'm working on that will go up. It's not a part of the album, but it is something I'm working on.
Nothing compares to the world of pain, losing all the things you had. Nothing compares to the joy in the world of finding.
Actually, you know what? Let me just open the actual project for this. Let's get it a little bit spicier in here. We don't have to be shy. And yes, I was working on this song in the previous music stream I did, but it has vocals now. And details about the client will stay private until it's released, so I won't worry about that for now. But the song is basically done, except for a couple of additions I want to make. But I'm not going to make those until they give me the okay. Gotta clear everything with them. So far, these vocals, unless they say otherwise, unless they don't like them, these are the final vocals. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Oh, my mouse is gone again. Oh, Ableton's having a moment. Ableton's having a moment. We good, Ableton? We friends? Okay, good.
Losing all the things you had. Nothing compares to the joy in the world of finding what you had lost. Anybody answer the call of one life's tragedy?
Hello.
What could be worth all the pain in the world to love what was not? In the dead of the night, she walks out, never to be seen again. Oh, until fate's crossing had its ends. Whispers of a golden night behind her past, with nothing to show but the pain she felt. Till the day that came when she said, "Where is my redemption?" I'm just a whisper in my soul. Just a whisper.
Who is the vocalist for the song? Can you maybe not sustain that note, please? You alright? You alright? It's not canceling the sustain. I'll just mute that for now. The vocalist for the song, that would be me. I'm going to take off my nighttime filter. I have a nighttime filter. Helps me go to sleep because it makes my anxiety not go off the walls when my eyes aren't being assaulted late at night. Yeah, I'm the vocalist. I could sing most of this right now. The higher screaming vocals, probably not right now because That takes a long time for me to get my voice to that point. Most of the vocals that I sing in my songs, I could just sing live, no problem. But with stuff like those high vocals, it takes it takes way too much rehearsal and practice that I would not be able to do prepare for a live performance. And yeah, my vocals are very high pitched to a degree, and don't sound like my talking voice in the slightest. Like I can go from talking voice to going into a voice that sounds like this. They sound completely different. My like you can pick up a little bit, like even the accents are completely different, but it's the timbre that changes significantly. And I'm not sure that's just how my vocal range is. I'll continue playing this. So this song I'm very, very excited to be doing for this person. They give me permission to upload it whenever I want. Once they give the okay, the only thing that would stop me from uploading this as soon as possible is having the artwork for it. So it'll pretty much be dependent on how the art commission for this goes. All right, so let's see what the chat's been up to. I was getting into it. We ever host a remix competition? Yes. We'll see when that is. Singing for so long. I've been singing for 6 years. I think 2018, 2012. Yeah, 6 years. Vocal training? No. I've had no one to teach me. I would have loved that. Actually, probably would have been singing like this a couple of years earlier if I had vocal training. That would have been nice. But you gotta start somewhere. I told this story last time I did a music stream, but I can tell it again. Basically, the way I learned how to sing was I tried to sing with a shit ton of auto tune, and then over a period of time I just decreased the auto tune, and it just taught me how to sing. And then again, the only reason I kept trying was because of my friend Pedro. I told this last live stream. but my friend in 7th grade, 8th grade volunteered together at a religious education program for kids at public schools. And he was like, I mean, the vocals I made were horrible, but he didn't care. He was like, "You've got something, dude. You can do something." And I was like, "Fuck no." And it was true. Like at the time, those vocals were absolutely terrible. But if he hadn't like kept encouraging me, I there's only a 50-50 chance I would have gotten to this stage, I think. So, I mean, Pedro, what a guy. And like I said last stream, I'll keep reminding you that I said this last stream because there's an archive of that, or at least I'm gonna try and archive that. He was like one of the cooler kids, and I was the kid that always got bullied to all hell. And despite that, he like stepped down to my level and like was my friend and encouraged me, and it was great. And I really appreciate him to this day. Have kind of not really had as much contact with him at all. I think the last time I spoke to him was like 2014 or 15 or something like that. And by the time I was midway through high school already. But I thought that really changed things because here I am. I don't think I'm a great singer, but I think I can do it well enough to, make a song or two. And I think that's what matters because like it's all about the end result. And like I said, those higher pitched screaming vocals that would take too long for me to try and get my voice ready to do that on stream. But I can sing in a modest way right now. By the time I saw SpongeBob on Broadway, I was determined. I saw you in the audience and freaked out, but it wasn't you. Oh God, I would love to see SpongeBob on Broadway though. SpongeBob is a very important part of my life, so it would just be fun. If you could try and remake the song to dedicate it to him. Let me not remake this song, but I could. Oh, actually, if you mean the old song, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just have to remember what song it was. Can I keep singing for you? Well, it's hard to think of things to sing about. Just kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, okay, I take that back because the funny thing, the way I write lyrics, 80% of the time, is while I'm writing the song. Is like, if I get to a point where I'm like getting tired of working on the actual song, I'll just go to the parts that need vocals and think of something really quickly. And then there you go. Across Equestria. Doesn't that one have like no vocals? What's funny is sometimes I will forget stuff about my own music. I forgot the lyrics to Little Dreams when I was singing them at Brony Palooza in 2017. I don't get embarrassed that easily, so like I was fine. I just played it off. It was good. I didn't mind. Everyone fucks up, so it's like whatever. But it's funny because it's like that song's not that old. That's from what, 2015, 2016, 2015. Over Equestria, across Equestria, across Equestria. Across Equestria. Is that the run? Is that the one I wrote in 2014? Is that what we're talking about? I genuinely don't remember. That's kind of sad. Is it sad? Maybe it's understandable. I don't know. We'll find out. I have to remember my own shit, dude. If Across Equestria... I'm not spelling anything right. It's whatever. Hello? I guess... It is the one I wrote in 2014. Yeah, that's when I had a crush on Crick. I haven't talked to her since. But, it's okay. Nami. Friendship ended with Crick. Now Nami is my best friend. So I don't even remember the lyrics to this. It was like, oh no, wait, this was a. I'm so sorry. That was a shitty song. Across Equestria. I mean, God bless if you love it, but I don't really like this one. It's okay. I'll keep it up. I'm not one to delete my old music. Do you have commissions? Yes. I'm currently closed for commissions because I keep taking too many. And I need to chill. I have to finish this album. I'll be opening for commissions like sometime in late January, early February. Unless it's like a 30-second song. Well, if you love Across Equestria, bless you. I made this song. I'm not proud of it. I was very proud of it when I put it out. It's just like there's so many. I mean, it's an older song. I was still learning. I mean, we're always learning, but at that point, it's like I really, really needed a quality boost. So, but it isn't on any of your stuff. Wasn't a free download, right? Because I used to put everything on MediaFire. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's a MediaFire download thing. So it's just download for free. And by the way, I think you guys need help understanding this concept. On my Bandcamp, there are some songs that I put out that are buy a digital track, name your price. You can put $0 and you can get it for free if it says name your price. People keep putting 50 cents or the minimum amount above free download, and I feel like they don't realize that you can just get a name your price song for free. You just put 0. It's not going to offend me. And for any song that I do put up that you should be paying for and you don't have the money or you don't want to pay for it, just use like YouTube to MP3 or something. You're not going to offend me. In fact, it's flattering that you like care to listen to my music enough to like want to get it even if you can't afford it. So just YouTube MP3, and please, if it says name your price and you don't want to pay for it, just put 0. It's not that hard. I think people just don't realize that's how it works because it says buy digital track, but you should put 0. You can get it for free. It's fine. I mean, this stream ended up longer than YouTube is being glitchy today. This stream ended up being much longer than I thought it would be. That's fine. No apologies. Wait, I wish I could have done that song better. It's kind of a shitty rapping job on my part, but it was alright. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can show you that isn't super top secret. Any songs I'm not specifically proud of? Let's see. There aren't too many that I absolutely despise because it's like, if it's a lower quality, then it's like, oh, whatever, dude. But there are some songs that I do very much dislike. I don't like Anger Shy. I really don't like Anger Shy. It was me trying to see if I could be a better hardstyle producer than anyone else, and then I realized it takes a certain amount of effort that I didn't want to put in or didn't have the ability to put in. So I don't really like hardstyle or anything like that, or hardcore. But respect to the people who do make those styles of music. And it has a great audience. The people who are into hardstyle and hardcore are definitely into it, so like bless. But I really don't like Anger Shy. I'm just scrolling through to see if there's anything else I just fucking hate. Nothing personal. I don't really like Nothing Personal. That was just a shitty song that I made. Just put it out because I had nothing else to do with it. Oh, thank you, Tronic. We still need to do a collab, my friend. That's kind of been long in the making, I think. That's something we should talk about soon. I mean, my DMs they're open. Yeah, I think it's just Anger Shy and Nothing Personal are two songs I made that I really don't like. What is the only song you know by me? Oh yeah, and Tronic. I could see a lot of you recognize the one and only, but if you don't, he's got good times ready, good music. I don't listen to too many musicians in the fandom. When I do get around to, it's usually Tronic. It used to be Estelle. I loved Estelle, and then he stopped doing stuff. Tronic, Sasuke's good. Sizzy, although they kind of dipped out of the fandom, but that's okay. You know, bless them. They're great. They're amazing. They're great at what they do. Music internships. Doing music for academics. Now that's a whole other ball game. But bless. I mean, that's a work. So like, good on you. That's probably something I wouldn't be able to do. Starstruck. It probably means star-crossed, but star-crossed. You know what? Okay, if you want to talk about stuff I don't like, star-crossed is I liked it. I liked the song itself. Mixing, horrible. The mixing on Starcrossed is some of the worst shit I've ever heard. I thought it was great when I was doing it. I thought it was great. It's horrible. But again, if you like it, bless, because you're still out here liking what I've done. I gotta make a compilation of stuff like this album, the Foreshadowing album. I should make something like this for some other stuff that isn't on here that would have. Any musicians you feel are pretty underrated in the fandom? There are plenty of them. There are, like I said, Sizzy, although Sizzy dipped from the fandom, but I mean, if it still counts because they put up pony music, so Sizzy. Tronic, I feel like, is definitely could be like triple right now. Should be tripled. Subscriber count just tripled right now. Like right now. It should happen. There are a lot of older musicians. Haiti, yes, I love Haiti. Haiti's great. And I would call them underrated. There are a lot of musicians from the Rainbow and Rooted days, the Balloon Party days, that came out with a couple of songs and then never appeared again, and they were totally underrated. Like Croin Pony or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce their name. Some German shit, Swedish, probably German. Croin Pony. I remember Fox. I don't remember, because I never actually got to hear these names said aloud. They were just kind of there. They made like one or two songs and then were never heard from again. They're definitely some of the underrated fellas. Phil Silhouette, definitely. Oh wait, I just realized you're in the chat. You're underrated. You're great. Survivors of the Siege. I don't think I've actually heard of them. But Violet M. Scratch. Oh boy, that's a name. That's actually, Violet M. Scratch. Okay, I see where the Violet comes from. I see where the Scratch comes from. No clue what the M is. So if you have to ask me something, I'd like to ask, what does the M stand for? I'm going to turn on my fan. I'm sorry if it's annoying, but it's hot in here. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt. And I'm not changing on stream. Unless you pay me. You want to be Tracer? I mean, sure. I'm already Tracer, but I'll switch off because I'm a team player. I think it's funny. One of the few in fandom remixes I've done. It might be the only one. I don't even remember anymore. No. I did a TCB one too, but one of the only in fandom remixes I've ever done is for a Tronic song, and that was good. I enjoy that one. Although I used a completely different artwork than the original. You know what's funny is to look at my SoundCloud. I usually go to a private window because I have so many whips on there that it's like I'll only see the whips and not the actual songs I put up. Oh, that's another thing. You should listen to, if you like rap music, you should listen to Helvetican's side project, Volantine. It's really good. I'll throw Breezy on while we're scrolling through here. Remixes of my songs bootlegged. I can't wait to hear those. I just wish I would put out more stems so people wouldn't be forced to bootleg everything. It's just a pain to export stems. So I gotta organize them. I don't want to make it hard for people to go through. This is the remix I did. Budsy is pretty underrated. It's been a while since I've heard their music though. I'd imagine they're still alive and kicking, same as they used to. We're mutuals on Twitter. We don't talk personally, but like their music popped off a bit. It's pretty good. Blaze, I think I recall. There's been a lot. See, Blaze is such a common fandom name that you hear. It's like, I may have known like a Blaze back in like 2012, 2013. I remember there was this one guy. His name might have been Blaze, that wanted me to teach them how to make electronic music on GarageBand, because that's all me and them had at the time. Rate your remix for XXX song or Triple X song difference. I mean, perhaps. Yeah, sure. I'll rate your remix. Way ahead of him. I mean, I don't know what way ahead means. It's a very loaded description of me, I suppose. Blaze sounds familiar. It's just I swear there's so many Blazes. What do I think about Deadmau5? What do I think about Deadmau5? Deadmau5. Brilliant guy. Amazing musician, producer. I personally feel like he's been falling off, though. Possibly for mental health reasons, possibly for other reasons. I mean, you can get to that point, and it's understandable. Don't really like what he's putting out these days. Bless if you do. That's chill. I think the last album that I really thoroughly enjoyed was album title goes here. While one is less than two, or one is more than, I don't remember what the title was specifically. It had some good songs on it. It was just not, it didn't feel like a cohesive album or a double album, I should say. But I mean, he's so popular and wealthy at this point. He could do whatever he wants. So I don't really have too much room to hate on him. There's not too much reason to hate on him. Sorry, I gotta catch up with these questions and comments. I'm sorry for falling behind. If I didn't answer yours, just repeat it. Why doesn't Smile On have a thumbnail? Because when I was advertising Super Pony World, I I privated every video, so the only video that would appear was the Smile On was the trailer. And then when I unprivated things, some of the thumbnails were missing, and I'm just too lazy to fix a couple of them. But that's why some of the thumbnails are missing. I'm just too lazy because I don't have the original files, and to just to get the proper thumbnail might be a little difficult. So I just leave them blank. I'm too lazy. Black Ops 4 Tempest Shadow Emblem for Black Ops 4. That's funny. I used to have I think it was a Princess Celestia icon for my Black Ops 2 emblem. How much did I buy Ableton for? On education discount, like $450. Changeling is absolutely underrated and a amazing guy. He doesn't deserve something with me because you're really good with music. I don't know how to respond to that, because it's like collaboration is about taking people's strengths and weaknesses and kind of bringing them together. 100% simply because there's like a competition, it really shouldn't be. When you're collaborating with people, it matters more about what we can collectively bring to the table, and not so much one's better than the other. Because if you want to make an argument about one person being better than the other, no one should collaborate, because one person's automatically going to know more than the other to some degree in one place or another, right? Doesn't matter how far ahead. I think people who are very experienced with music should collaborate with people who are experienced and who aren't super experienced. People who aren't very experienced with music should work with people who are and aren't experienced with music. That's how you learn. So it's not that I won't not collaborate with someone because we make a good song together. Will you pay for changing on stream? I actually won't. That was a joke. I won't do that. I'm very self-conscious of my body. And has anyone said they won't collaborate with me? I don't really think so. I don't know. I don't collaborate with too many people though. That's the other thing. It's like I don't really have many chances to be rejected if I don't just don't ask. What I can say about this next album though is there are going to be some pretty notable names on there that you may know. There's a lot more collaboration on this album than in previous projects. Any examples? What not to do when making music? Don't box yourself in. Like one of the difficulties that makes you have like, I feel like this is an advice stream now. It's just me ranting and giving advice and stuff. But I mean that's fine too, as long as you guys aren't bored. That's the last thing I want. If it's a boring stream, then we're done. We can't do it. I don't want to bore you guys to death. But if it's good, it's good. What not to do when you're making music? Don't box yourself in. So what I mean by that is like a lot of the times where you get when you get writer's block is when you refuse to do something for some reason. So for example, quote, I won't make music because I don't have enough tools to do so. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Especially if you're talking to me on the internet, you have some sort of device. That's a starting place. If you have a phone, record yourself playing guitar and singing, or record yourself playing the drums or the recorder or anything. That's where you can start making music. And, you know, it's like there's no excuse to not create. There's always something. Even if you're sitting alone in a dark, empty room with nothing but yourself, you can still drum on yourself. You can still do that. You can still try to sing, whether you're an amazing singer or a beginner singer or wherever you are. You can still do it. There's no excuse to not be creative. The only excuse is you don't want to be. You don't want to do something, which is fine. I mean, do whatever you want. But if you want to say that, like, you can't do something because you don't have X, Y, and Z, that's not true. You can make it work. Some of the greatest ideas come from having the limitations, not having the tools to do it. You can do something. If you want to be creative, start where you're able to, and then work yourself to getting more things and doing more things. And like Tronic said, don't limit yourself to one genre unless you want to. Unless it's like a specific desire to keep something consistent. But if you don't want to expand genres just because of some trend or another, you shouldn't listen to yourself. You should listen to doing what you want to do. I've been known to knock Nightcore and Vaporwave. But the deal is, you're still doing something to it. It's hard to say. Just don't. I would say just call it a remix. Don't call it an original song, because that's not what it is. So, to a degree, sure, it's a genre, but it's not really original, is what I should say. So it should be called a remix genre. Yeah, we have motorcyclists. I live in a town with a lot of motorcyclists for some reason. Sorry, I keep getting behind on these questions. But that's my advice for what not to do when making music. Just don't box yourself in, and don't give yourself reasons not to do something. I mean, just try it. I mentioned this. I feel like it's bad because the only song I know from you is "Dancing with My Nightmare." It's really beautiful. I'll be missing on your other stuff. I mean, liking something doesn't have to be stressful. Liking an artist or a creator doesn't have to be stressful. If that's the only song you know from me, okay, that's chill. You like music. Good. I mean, I enjoy that song too. You may see something of that in the future. Dancing with My Nightmare 2019 version, maybe. But don't feel bad. Unless you really want to listen to everything else I do, then feel free. But you don't have to be a super interested person to like something. Liking stuff does not have to be stressful. You don't have to know everything about something or someone. You don't have to be able to answer 20 questions of trivia about something. Just like what you like. Could there be a 2018 edition of No Matter What? Yes. I have no plans of stopping the yearly No Matter What remakes. That's the tradition by this point. So No Matter What 2018, I can confirm it's coming. The art just came in for it today. Super great. I'm so excited to show you guys that one. Is there any stuff I've been missing and only checking your YouTube for new releases. Probably my Hitman video. YouTube suppressed the notifications for my Hitman is a game that exists video. And I was really happy with it. I had a lot of fun making it. I was really excited to release it, and then YouTube's like, they're shooting in it. No notifications for you. Actually answer your best. I'll get back to my usual ghost mode. No, okay, so I love everyone who supports me, where they can talk or don't engage. You're all wonderful. There are a lot of people who show up, listen to the song, jump out. Even if I don't respond to the comment, I read every comment. Every comment. There's no comment I don't see. I will oftentimes forget some of the specifics because there are so many comments and there's so much to keep track of, so my memory will not be amazing with it. But I do read each comment. And that said, lurkers, people who listen to check the video out and just leave, I love you. You're wonderful. You're giving me, you like whatever you want. But it does warm my heart to see comments, even if I can't respond to all of them. And so if you're someone who does go ghost mode, I actually do really, really, really appreciate any comments and likes you leave. I'm not the kind of person to go at the end of the video, hey, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, because people will do that on their own if they really want to. But I think if there's anything, one thing I can say, if you're not going to like the video, if you're not going to subscribe, maybe just leave a comment. That's it, because I like seeing what people think. Even the negative things, unless it's like, there are no pony samples in this. Yeah, you can fuck off. Other than that, I welcome the negativity. If you don't like something I do, let me know. Even if it upsets me or makes me sad and I cry for a day after, let me know, because that's your free speech. And if you don't like something, I should probably hear about it, because then I can learn or not learn. But there's a chance to learn. Okay, where am I at with these comments? I actually don't read music. Flutter derp. I can't read sheet music. Never have been. Some people tell me I sound like a classically trained pianist, and I don't know how to play off of sheet. I've learned completely by ear, and I'll probably keep it that way if I do end up learning how to read notes. There you go. I just can't think of too many places where I'll need to do it, because everything's in MIDI nowadays. Since we last talked, did we decide on something for the collab? I don't think so. I don't think we actually decide on any specifics. So that's why that's something we should do. Okay, in that case, you remember my remix. Your remix. Your remix of what exactly? I'm not sure for Undertale, but I do like Dirty Brother Killer. Do you plan on making a Deltarune song? Yes. As much as I like to do the Sans memes, as I like to make fun of Undertale, Undertale has actually played a big role in my life the past 3 years. It really changed my perspective on story writing, on writing music. Undertale is a masterpiece. And I don't say that lightly. There aren't a lot of things in video games and movies and music and stuff that I would say is a masterpiece, because there are so many things I've consumed as someone who gets into entertainment. But Undertale is absolutely, without a doubt, a masterpiece of a game, a masterpiece of a story, a masterpiece of a soundtrack. And it's done so many things for me personally. And Undertale is very important for me, so yeah, I'd say I'd make a Deltarune song. Just not sure what yet. I really like Susie. Susie's my favorite character from Deltarune, because I like big angry lesbians with swords. That's like that's a fun trope. Well, she's probably not canonically lesbian, but you get what I mean. Would you dislike? I mean, if you call it a remix, a Violet Wave, if you call it a remix of my song, that's fine. I'll let that pass. But just don't claim the credit or anything like that. Doesn't she have an axe? Yes. It's just the lesbian with sword trope. It's a thing. I wasn't saying specifically she's the one with the sword. Triple X Difference basically is remix on SoundCloud. Are you? Oh, okay, got it. Oh, are you Bass Glaze? Okay. I know you've done 2 French House songs. Have you tried getting 2 French House? You mean like the We Never Met remix? Is that what you mean? Is it the French House you're talking about? Or am I missing something? Figure out something next week. What am I doing next week? I have finals starting next week, so just message me and I'll get to it when I can. Equestrian Funk and Plotline. Oh, okay. Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't made any plans for that genre. I mean. It might help if I actually listen to the original first, because I haven't actually heard it. Is it difference? Where is everything going? Hello? Oh, is this the interlude song? Because I saw it on iTunes.
I just wanna show you things. Could I be different? Baby, I could buy you red roses.
It's probably okay. It's just guitar and vocals. Okay. What do you mean by live music? Will I ever do a song at Daybreaker again? Probably. Good chance.
I just wanna show you things. Could I be different? I could buy you red roses. Talk about the business.
YouTube Rewind was trash this year, yes. Okay, so what can I say about this? The vocals sound like they're slightly out of tune in the center. But overall, it's just I'm not sure if that's your fault or it's just the way the vocals are. knowing the original song, it's probably a mix of both. I'm not sure. Something you can fix. It's out of key, basically. What I mean to say, it's like in the middle. But on the production side, you have something interesting. You've repurposed it in a nice way. I think there's plenty you could have done that you haven't done. There are a lot of missed opportunities. I think with the way you could have remixed this, but for what it is, I mean, it's enjoyable. Like the way it is. I didn't hear piano in the original, so I'm assuming you added that, and those are some nice chords, given that you did add the piano, because I skimmed over the original. Yeah, that's about what I can say with it. There's a ways you gotta go, I think, but it's not bad. You know, it's a decent remix. I mean, I haven't heard any other remix, so I could basically just say it's the best remix of this song that I've heard. It's also difficult because I'm not the biggest fan of X, but especially considering it's. I mean, you separate the art from the artist. It's very difficult. All right, dude. You sleep well or don't. I can't tell you what to do, but I prefer you sleep well. So try your best. How am I looking? I'm looking snazzy. I really am. Oh, Rainbow and Rooted, my friend. I still love Rainbow and Rooted. I still listen to it. It's a great album. Actually, I'm curious what is going on here. Is there literally nothing there? Okay. Also, the reason why I'm speaking somewhat quietly is because people are trying to not hear yelling in my house. What brand model is my MIDI controller? This is a Novation Launch Key 49. That's my main one, basically. And occasionally I use my Launchpad Pro. It's over to the right here. You can't see it, but let's see if I can bring her out. Bring her out to say hello. And then I need to clean it because this has some gross, like, the MIDI fighter is really difficult to clean because of like the kind of skin it has on the top, but I do have a MIDI fighter. Oh god. I think I missed a question. Favorite meme? You mean the guy in the thing? The one? You mean God himself? Him? Yeah, that'd probably be one of my favorite memes. Kind of strange to rate the memes. Is there any equipment I dream of buying but can't justify to yourself? I think my dream thing would be have a Prophet 10 analog synthesizer. Couldn't fit it anywhere. Couldn't afford it. It's like, let's find out. I tried to look for presets that sounded like a Prophet 10, but this doesn't look like a Prophet 10. That is not a Prophet 10. I think of something else. Maybe Prophet 6, sorry. There we go, Prophet 6. This is my dream synthesizer to have, the dream equipment. It's this beautiful Prophet 6 synthesizer. How did I change my iTunes theme to dark? Because I felt like it. No, it's Mac dark theme. So if I open up a window, it's dark theme. How much could you sell your Novation Launchpad for? Probably like $100. To resell it, probably like $100. How much was my Novation Launch Key 49? 200. Wasn't too much. I would love to buy one of these with the money I make from this next album, but I have to save for a new computer. You can't see it, but like my computer, even though it's plugged in, will drain battery. It's a laptop. It'll drain battery if I'm doing anything crazy like streaming or playing a video game or having a high CPU intensive Ableton project. And I just want to get a new computer before I get a new battery for this one, so I just have the better thing first. Because it's not going to die yet. So it's on its last leg. But that's why I could really benefit from this next album doing well, so I can buy a new computer. How do I feel about Bearded Dragons? Wonderful. There you go. How's Silver doing these days? He's coming up soon. We're going to be hanging out soon. We're going to be making some music soon. Whenever he's not at my house, we just work on music through Telegram or Discord. He doesn't write music himself. Well, he does write music. He doesn't produce music himself because he doesn't have a computer that can run it or anything like that. So he's mainly just like we discuss, and he plays guitar and we figure shit out together. And that's basically the way we work. And sometimes he has some of the craziest, amazing ideas. Am I a dog person or a cat person? I have a cat. His name is Miso. I have named after miso soup. I named him. But I'm actually a dog person. I love dogs. I used to have a dog named Speck, and she was amazing. And she died when I was like 14. And she was around my entire life before then. Did you pre-order Fallout 76? Yeah, that's a good joke. Hello, Acrylics. I feel like I recognize you, actually. Let's see if I'm not stupid. You know what? This isn't working out very well, is it? Oh, please don't do that. Please do not open that. Thank you. No. Okay. I'm just messing everything up. 'Cause I see your profile picture quite a bit. There you are. That's right. I'm looking at your YouTube now. Smite funny moments, hoping for a Chili's sponsorship. I just like that title. Thank you for the title. Did anime take over the fandom popularity? I don't know. I hate anime. I don't hate anime. I dislike anime strongly. I've watched a couple animes. The only animes I've watched the whole way through are the ones that I like. My favorite anime is Toradora, which to anyone who's listened to the Apathy album that I made, they would maybe know that. Joker 4, Smash 5. We're talking about Persona 5, Smash 5, right? I don't know too much about Persona 5, but I did hear about that. Favorite food? Popeye's spicy chicken. Everything I like is just spicy fried chicken. It's not a joke. That's just the way it is. Okay, actually, I have a question for you guys. Do you think having this webcam will make live streams a little bit more interesting, or is it unnecessary? I think I know the answer, but I'm curious to see if anyone really genuinely just doesn't like the webcam. Because a lot of times when I'm watching streams or video games on YouTube, it's like I don't really care if a person's face is there. It's just I really don't care. Oh, we're at 21 watchers now. I could have sworn we're at like 3. I haven't been checking. That's great, especially considering I just don't advertise my streams. More engaging. Okay, cool. I'm not too ugly for you. I'm actually beautiful. I already know that. I think it will be helpful whenever I'm like playing piano or making a sound or something, because people are like, "How are you triggering the sounds? Like, how is that working?" I'm like, that's how it works. So I don't keep getting those questions. I don't know. I've been sitting here just like answering questions and not doing anything. I think I'm just too tired to work on something right now. You've never seen me stream before. When do you stream? Completely by random. That's why I don't really get too many watchers, I think, is because, I have almost 18,000 subscribers and get like 20 people watching, because I just stream whenever I feel like it. I might, next semester for college, work out a streaming schedule for that semester and then change the schedule for the semester after. This semester is basically over, so there's no point. And October and December are the 2 busiest months of my year. So to make a schedule now in December is kind of not really going to work out. You should cover something, yeah. How are your classes going? Oh God. So I've been in college for 3 semesters now. This is my 3rd semester. I have 3 classes this semester. 2 of them are 3 units and 1 of them are 4 units. And what am I trying to say? The previous 2 semesters before this semester, completely fine. Just a bunch of lectures, decent workload. I'm on a business major route, so a lot of economics and statistics classes and stuff. But this semester I wanted to fulfill some of my other GE stuff, so I enrolled in an English course, a communications course, and an Arabic course. Because I love languages. I speak English and German, and I'm learning Arabic, Swedish, and Korean. Although I'm kind of slacking on my Swedish and Korean, but that's okay. I love languages, even if I may not be good at any of them. But Arabic is hard, dude. Everyone says Arabic is hard, and I'm like, no, it's probably not hard. I mean, you just study and you're good, right? Arabic's hard, dude. It's very hard. Not to mention our professor goes so fast. There's some people I know in that class that come from an Arabic speaking family. They speak Arabic in their homes, and even they're like, he's going too fast even for me. People who like speak Arabic fluently are just like, I don't understand this homework at all. And so for me, for a person who's never spoken Arabic before, is a little bit difficult, I would say. No, it's very difficult. That's a nice way of putting it. It's very difficult. I'm just hoping to pass the class. Now, the reason why I mentioned the rest of the other classes, my previous 2 semesters, were lectures, is because none of the classes I have are lectures. I'm introverted. I'm very introverted. You may not be able to tell online because I can be hyperactive. And we're not actually face to face. You just see me. But I'm actually incredibly introverted. I just force myself to be extroverted for the sake of getting things done sometimes. But I'm very introverted. And because of that, I prefer lecture courses. All of the courses I'm in right now, shit ton of group work. That's anxiety through the roof. Through the fucking roof, dude. And the worst part is, like, if you're gonna make me do group work, I'd prefer to have assigned groups, because I don't really socialize at college. I just go and get in, get out, because I'm too tired to really do anything else. And because of that, it's just like, I don't really know too many people at my college. Year and a half going there. I don't really know too many people. And it's like, okay, choose your partners, choose your groups. It's like, fuck you. You choose them for me. I don't know anyone. Help, please. And they don't do that. They're like, they're expecting everyone to like be buddy with each other and know who they want to work with. I was just like, can you just fucking do it yourself? Help. I hate that. Just assign me. Is college really worth it? I feel like it is. If not for the degree, just to learn stuff. If you don't want to pay too much, you just go to community college. I'd say it's worth it, especially if you don't know what you want to do yet. I mean, I know at this point that I want to do music full time and dabble in business a bit, and they'll work with each other. I'll do business with music and music with business. But even then, I'm still in a transitioning point in my life. So even if it weren't for just wanting to get a degree, which I do, it's like, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Group projects in school are the worst. Absolutely. God bless anyone who can get in a group project and just roll with it. That's beyond me. I don't know how that works, but we need people like that. That's not a joke. I'm not sarcastic. Like, we really need people like that. How often rare are you recognized in public? It's difficult because I like to stay inside. I'm recognized a lot at conventions, and then just in my everyday life, I'm just like just another person, which is fine because that's totally fine with me because at a convention, I'm in a state of mind to meet people and be like, yeah, I'm the guy, I'm the person that does the thing. But at school or out in public when I'm just trying to eat something, if people are coming up to me and just being like, hey, you're the person that does the thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm having food. Please leave me alone. Like, I'm glad people don't approach me in public. Even if they do recognize me, I wouldn't know because they would just fuck off. And I love people. I love people so much. I just can't handle when I want to be alone. If you don't know how an introvert works, it's usually like, in order to get energy back, I gotta be alone. I gotta have some alone time. And people have a hard time admitting to that, but it's like really important for your mental health to be able to recognize that. When was the last time you sampled another song? It can be either by 20 minutes or maybe a couple of seconds of it. Let's go to my Bandcamp and find out. I'm sorry again if I keep missing questions or comments. Just send them again. I'm tired. Okay, song sampling. Let's check the. Oh, I guess it's probably for Aloe and Lotus. Or was it a song? Oh, I didn't sample a song. I sampled a movie. So I guess that doesn't count. Alright, keep scrolling. Poppy, Ember. Don't Eat My Shoes. I'm gonna make an acapella comedy album. I will. I promise. Dreamscapes remix. It doesn't count. Tales from Equestria probably sampled something. Let's try to remember. Maybe not. I guess I didn't sample a song in Tales from Equestria that I remembered. Yeah, that's why I have so many unread notifications for social medias, because I just don't want to talk to people sometimes. It's nothing against the people, it's just I have too much anxiety for that. Even Mystic Acoustics didn't have anything sampled in it. So we're going all the way to Apathy. Apathy was probably the last time that I sampled a song of any sort. That would probably be on like Glamour. From that, Equestria was beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad people like that song because that song is very near and dear to my heart. It was so fun to make. It means so much to me, that song. And so I'm really glad people liked it. I guess it didn't. put any credit for that. I forgot what the sample was. Now I feel bad. But life goes on. I'll figure it out. Cover the Fire and the Flames? No. Absolutely not. I'll do it on Guitar Hero. I'll do a Guitar Hero. I'm not actually going to do it. I hope Acrylics is still here so I could say see ya, because I saw that message just now, but take care. What am I missing? Have I done my part for the 9-year-old army? What does that mean? What should I be doing? Guitar Hero stream. I used to love playing Guitar Hero for the DS because I could play it anywhere. And I wouldn't have to be home on a console to play Guitar Hero. That was nice. I was good at Guitar Hero. PewDiePie versus T-Series. Ah, yes. I'd say I've done my part. I'll go up to randos in a video game, just be like, subscribe to PewDiePie. I swear to God, my Twilight account crossing out Wyoming video on Twitter has almost 100 likes. You guys are fucking weird. Because lately I've been playing more League of Legends than I used to, just because I want to get out of honor level 0. I flamed in a game because someone was insulting Nami in a video game. I was just like, fuck off, and then they reported me. Try to force myself to make music and you don't know why. Do I vape? Absolutely not. I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't drink. Well, actually, I accidentally bought some alcohol. And it's over there. I haven't drank it. It's like 2 months ago. And it's still there. It's still foreboding on my shelf. Cause I took a sip. I'm like, oh no, this is alcohol. So I haven't drank it since. Back to I feel like sometimes I try to force myself to make music and I don't know why. I'll get on a stream sometime and show you some stuff you can do when you're blocked. I'm still planning to make a series where I teach people music and the physics of music and stuff like that, like how a synthesizer works and all that. And in one of those videos, I'll probably do something on workflow ideas to help you when you're blocked. Because I used to get writer's blocked really often, and now with some of the things I know how to do, I very rarely get blocked and feel like I need to force myself to do something. Who do I main in League of Legends? Bard and Maokai. I'm a support main and inadvertently jungle main because no one wants to play jungle and I fail. That's why I play support and jungle, is because I fail. So I just kind of became jungle and support main. Need to sleep. Have a good night. Guitar Hero on PC Mac. Clone Hero. Appreciate it. Yeah, drink. I'm not gonna preach to you to not smoke weed or cigarettes, or I'm not gonna tell you not to drink or do drugs or something like that, because whether I tell you to or not, you're probably not gonna listen to me. So I'm not gonna preach about it. But what I will say is, like, personally, I don't need it. I'm a fucking dope no matter what I do. I don't need to fuck up my mental state to have a good time. You know? A good time to me is like sitting down with my friend, sitting down with Izzy, Silver, and just playing Hitman with like a glass of milk and some hot Cheetos. Like, that's a good time for me. That's a great time for me. I would do that. I would do anything to do that right now. Just hang out, play Hitman, a cup of milk and some hot Cheetos. That's a fun time for me. Okay, that's how I relax. Right. I don't need alcohol. I don't need any of that shit. I feel like if you're trying to quit doing smoking or drinking or something like that, you should try and find some small things that you enjoy just to do. You don't have any friends near you? See, me neither. Most of my friends are around the world or have all moved away. Silver used to live very close to me, and he lives like 3 hours away from me now. But we still try our best to call each other and work with each other. And it's still a good time, you know? But to try and quit or cut down on something like drinking or smoking, I think it's just like find something else you enjoy to do and do it. It's a lot of times it's the little things. It's not like going to Disneyland is gonna save your drinking problems. I think a lot of time it comes down to the smaller, more intimate things, like go and get a lunch with a friend, or just go and sit and look at the sunset or something. Sounds pretty cheesy, but cheesy things are emotional for a reason, I suppose. Do I ever procrastinate making music? Yes. This album that's coming out in January was supposed to be done in June of this year. It was supposed to come out on the same day. Oh, actually, no. That might say too much about what it is. But it was supposed to come out in June. And then it was supposed to come out in August. And then it was supposed to come out in October. And then we pushed it to December. And then we pushed it to January. We're not delaying it anymore. January 25th. That's the hard date that the album's coming out. I will reveal no more details about the album. You'll just have to wait and see. But I hope it's exciting. The trailer comes out on Christmas. That's my Christmas present, is the trailer for the album comes out on Christmas. And it's going to be a big one. It's not going to be some black screen with epic text all over it. It's going to be a good one. I really try to ignore finding some. Ironically, my dad's a pastor. Epic? I don't know what to say about that. Are you going to BronyCon this year? I hope you mean 2019. Yeah, I'm going to go to BronyCon 2019. Should be fun. Make an album with DLC. Have to buy updates as it goes. I hope that's a joke, because that sounds really scummy, actually. Not that what you're saying. Not that you're. That just sounds like a scummy business practice. To like release it in DLC. That's weird. I wouldn't do that. That's mean. I'm not EA. I'm not the EA of music. Okay, it was a joke. Cool. Because that would just be... That'd be weird. How long are they planning on hosting BronyCon? Are the numbers getting smaller? 2019 is the last BronyCon. They announced that. I have a lot of things to deal with because BronyCon next year, dealing with roommates. Yeah, roommates can be a thing. I don't really... I get my own hotel room. I don't go to any of the parties or anything that people hold because I'm either too shy or too tired, or I just don't want to get into that kind of drinking or anything. I'm not really interested. Trying to get into music because I really love it. So what music production software do you think is good to start off with? PS, in your opinion. There are free and cheap DAWs out there. I recommend Ableton because Ableton is what I know how to use and I can teach people how to use. But it really just comes down to having a DAW in general. There's a DAW that Splice has for rent, so I'll show you what that is. There's we're talking about music software, and if you want to get into music software, there are things like Reaper. It's a 4. So this is a DAW that you can actually rent for $17 a month, and you're basically paying for it over the course of 2 years, or you could pay for the remaining balance whenever you're ready. And so that's one thing you can do. You can do I spelled Reaper wrong. You could use the Reaper DAW, which is free. So you have resources, but what I'm using is this is Ableton, which is great if you have the money, but if you don't have the money, then there's, I mean, can't really get it. So Studio 1.4 and Reaper, you can do that. I saw a comment about where's the docky. Where's the docky? Okay, let's do this. I'll show you my boy. Here's OBS. Here's the boy. My good boy. He's a good boy. This is too spicy for stream. And if you don't know, yes, that is a body pillow of myself. Scripter, his friend, and 2 of mine will be in the same room. I'm gonna feel like a parent. Oh, good look. The parent of the convention. Shared room. Sinful, absolutely sinful. No. It's not sinful. God is dead. That's what I wanted to. Selling it, Violet. Yeah. Unfortunately, Hannah Nami took home the one. Want one for scientific purposes? If you want the docky, and I'm serious, you just go to Waffle Wishes. You just look it up on Google. Waffle Wishes dockies. Angry Violet docky when? I don't know. I can't afford to commission that right now. Has us left God? Maybe, you know what? It might be a bit of both, you know. Maybe you didn't know. Sorry for so many questions. How did you get your name? Okay. This is a story. I don't think I've ever told this on stream. So the way I got the name Violet, I used to be called Vinyl Scratch. Obviously that wasn't going to work because there was already another Vinyl Scratch. And so I was like, okay, I'll be just be Vi Scratch. Which also wasn't going to work out because Vinyl Scratch. And so by that point, that was like a year. That was like a year after I was making music. I was still Vi Scratch. And so people still called me Vi. And so I'm like, what's something I can name myself that will still incorporate Vi? And I was like, well, purple is my favorite color, so I just Violet with a Y. There you go. How did I tame my eyes, my legs? I bought them from Amazon. I don't know if you know, but I collect Pokemon cards. I stopped for a very long time, but I'm getting back into it again. And I got some today, and I got another full art card. I need to open my camera for this, my OBS. Let's bring that here so I can. And then let's biggin this up a bit. So I have this little folder. I need to get a proper thing. These are only cards that matter. The rest of these are like, I have too many cards. This is just one tin. These are all reverses and hollows. Kind of the unimportant but still decent shiny things. I have Thick Wick. I have Pokenav and Looker Full Arts. And this is the one. This should be the one that I got today. Yeah. So I have these two. This one I got today. I haven't looked up the price. It's probably like $5, but let's do that right now. Oh, it's $20. I guess that's $20 card right there. I guess. That can't be it, right? I guess it $20. I'll just go with 15. I'll just say it's 15. Okay. Not a bad card. I wish I had price checked that earlier. I would have gone crazier. This is another $20 card. It's a proper Pokemon Full Art. But the big boys are coming in. These are some old ones. These are both promos, I think. Yeah, they're both promos. The Warner Brothers Mewtwo promo and then the Mew Hollow promo. Here's one of my more expensive cards. This card is worth around $200. And I'm handling it like shit, but it's worth around $200. It's an E series Alakazam hollow thing. Some random level X's and EXs. This is my first edition Machamp. You can see the first edition thing right there. And this is also worth around $200. So two of these cards are already worth $400 together. Some more random GXs and EXs, Kingdra and Sylveon. Unimportant GXs. And I also collect the Korean cards, so you'll see those in a moment. Some just fun hollows from old sets. These aren't even a thing. Here's where the Korean GXs start coming in. That's a Korean GX Caesar. Two other Korean GX cards. And so again, these are all, this tin in particular just has shiny only cards. Some of them are still shit even if they're shiny, but because like with the reverse cards, they're just like like 50 cents. But these are all shiny boys. But they're not crazy or anything like that. What I do have, let's hope this is the right one. That's not the right one. And I have a huge box somewhere else. I just don't know where it is. These are all the Korean cards I own because I collect the Korean cards. I'd like to do that more than the English cards for no other discernible reason. I just want to. And my favorite Pokemon is Gudra, so obligatory Gudra. Sorry for ignoring all the questions to look at my shitty Pokemon cards. But I just got that full art today, so I was happy about it. Okay, let's see what's going on. Vi, talk to your girlfriend. Hi. How much is my whole collection? Well, I have some really, 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 really expensive rare cards somewhere in a box that I don't remember where I put it. We have like three storage places in my house. My closet, our actual garage, and then our storage area. So those boxes could be in either one of those. I don't know where they are. But I know for a fact, and it pains me that I know that in one of those boxes I have a first edition base set hollow Charizard. You know, the sought after Pokemon card. And it was in good condition last I remembered. And if it was mint condition, which it probably isn't, it's probably like 3 grades below that. But if it was in mint condition, I think it's like $2,000, that card. And the fact that I know I have it somewhere, but don't know where it is, pains me. It's like a fortune that's just somewhere in my house that I don't know where it is. And it's really sad because Pokemon's been in my life forever. And to know that literal history is just rotting away somewhere in my house. Not rotting away, but it's just like hiding. It pains me. Pokemon cards or lonely wife. Hannah collects Pokemon cards too. So she ignores me for Pokemon cards too. Don't worry about it. The price probably went up. No, I think last I checked it's $2,000. Question. It's really hard for me financial ever and like instruments and offers. Do you have any tips? I was saying this earlier in the stream. Work with what you have. Sometimes the limitations breed creativity. I used to only have GarageBand and a pirated version of Silence. And I made do with that. That's what all my songs were until 2014. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Like, seriously. Go for it. Whatever you have, work with it, because you're going to want to treasure the times you work with limitations. Because I remember once I started getting all the tools that I wanted when I had those limitations, it's like, well, now I have them. A lot of the creative processes to get the same sounds out of nothing, those processes also had other parts of creativity that I lost once I got the more advanced stuff. So treasure when you have limitations. So don't think of it as a setback. Think of it as something that's going to teach you. I'm serious. People are asking me to destroy you. Oh no, they're asking Nami to destroy you. You list Korean. Yes. So I speak German, like, okay. Like, I could go to Germany and just, like, warum bist du ein Tasse Milch? Why are you a cup of milk? I could go to Germany and I could survive. Like, I'd be fine. And I'm currently in the process of trying to be decent at Swedish, Korean, and Arabic. Arabic, I don't know if I can make it. At least with this professor, I'll just have to learn it on my own, which may or may not be harder, but at least I'll have my own pace and not Guten Tag. Guten Tag. It's a blessing to have you in my life, dude. Well, I love you. You're a wonderful person, and I really hope you can take my advice and, you know, work with the limitations you have, because I'm sure if you get good at having literally no equipment and plugins and stuff, once you have them, you're just more powerful. Ich bin ein Americano. If I remember, it's Amerikanischer. Amerikanischer. Let's see. Let's play some GeoGuessr. That's gonna be fun. Americanish. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it was just without the air. So it's Ich bin ein Amerikanisch. Unless that's Americana. Oh, it's Americana. Don't worry about it. Ich bin ein Amerikaner. Do you have any tips for people who are just starting out singing? Hannah, you sing. Ho ho ha ha ho ho hi ha ha hallo alte Kümpel. Ich bin ein F. Oh my god, I know what you're saying, and that's the problem. Ich bin nicht Kobold. Ich bin ein Gnome. I don't know if that's how you say it in German. Und du warst gnomed. Gnomed. God, fuck you. Thank you for that. I needed that. How would you pronounce gnomed in German? Ich bin kein Kobold. Is kobold really the... Is that really a goblin? I thought kobold was its own thing. Let's find out. I guess... Okay. Keeping Gnome sounds like an ad for Romeo and Juliet. It really does. First, when I read that, I thought you were like doing some obscure German song, which I wouldn't know. One of those silly German songs. But it's just, you've been gnomed in German. Du warst gnomed. Actually, on the topic of German, I think I've been talking about this a lot today because of a project, of part of the project I'm working on that involves Keurig, the coffee company Keurig. So whenever I see that word, I have a hard time because I want to say Keurig. I want to say Keurig, even though it's not even a German company. It's an American company. Because the way it's spelled, Keurig, it hurts my mouth to say. So I'll probably just continue to call it Keurig unless it's like someone's looking. It hurts. Like, it really hurts, especially... I wonder what native German speakers think when they see Keurig, the Keurig coffee company, if they can manage to say Keurig, or if it's just because of my German education that I want to say Keurig. Fortnite or PUBG? Fortnite. PUBG is broken. I'm sorry. Wie war dein Tag? Es war gut. Hätte ich einen Film mit meiner Familie. Es war gut. Ich weiß nicht. Es war nicht nicht viel Sachen. There's not much to say, but my day today was pretty boring. I also don't know how to say boring in German. I feel like I look like I'm having an existential crisis. I feel like I look like I'm having an existential crisis because I'm just like, I'm losing my train of thought. Oi. Roblox. No Roblox today. Eggs substantial. No. Weirdest town name. Sexton. Alright, let's play some GeoGuessr. If you've never played GeoGuessr before, it basically throws you down in a random place on Google Maps, and you have to guess where you are. Langweilig is what it sounds like to me. Langweilig. Wait, what? Yeah, I'll deafen. I've actually been in a Discord call this entire stream, but I've been deafened this entire time. Hello, Hannah? You there?
Yeah,
Alright, hello.
I'm so alone.
Okay, I'll share my screen here. Sorry, I've been in a call with her this entire time. Boring in German. Langweilig? Oh, langweilig! I think I've heard that word actually. I think when my German professor was teaching us, he would always like say that about if like one of our presentations was shit. He'd either say "oh schade" or "langweilig." Let me see. Langweilig. Oh, langweilig. Okay. I should have taken your advice. I put the B there, just kind of. Okay, langweilig. Mein Tag war langweilig. Danke. 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 Alright, so I already hate this. This looks like
Greenland.
an interactive Bob Ross painting. This is not Greenland.
It's Greenland.
God, that's
There's no green.
fucking surreal. Is that like a river? It looks like it's a river. Ecuador. Russia. I'm gonna probably say it's not Russia. Because I don't think anything near Siberia or up in the north has Street View. I know it's kind of a meta argument because you're supposed to just kind of go on this without any knowledge of who has Street View and who doesn't, but that's just like a thing. Yeah, what's up, Hannah? If you say Mount Rushmore, you're gone. All right, where are we?
I don't know.
What were you gonna guess?
I want to tell you.
Riot game is trash. I think that car has an EU tag. So this is probably like Sweden or something.
So it's not Mount Rushmore.
Or it's not Mount Rushmore. It's probably Norway or Sweden.
Norwegian.
Canada is not in the EU, but thank you for trying. No, actually, Canada is my favorite EU country. What is harder language to speak, Japanese or German? Well, I'm biased because I speak German, not Japanese.
I like it when you speak Arabic.
Beb.
Alabab.
Alabab.
Alabab. Who's that one again? Zador.
God door, yeah. Let's do I think I'm gonna say Norway. Let's do Norway.
Can you say peach?
It was Norway, but it was just the southern part of
Or-
Norway.
or- Can you say peach?
Rauch.
I can't say.
That's peach in Arabic. Is rauch. All right, so it was Norway. It was just the wrong part of Norway. I hate this.
I know that this place looks like, somewhere that you would take like trail mix in a little Ziploc baggie with you.
God, yeah, this looks like a place I went to school field trip in 3rd grade.
I want to eat trail mix, but I also want to wear like big brown boots and like khaki shorts and like a safari hat.
I don't like how accurate that stereotype is. Utah? Too many trees for Utah, I'm going to say, but I'll keep it in mind. If it ends up being Utah, then you win. You beat me.
You win.
If this is the US, I want to say like... Damn, what do I want to say? I'll say like... It's too dry to be Montana. Right as you said Montana too. Frost, do you speak German fluently?
Texas.
It's definitely not Texas.
I didn't guess that. It wasn't me. I'm reading the comments on this stream, which show up sooner for me than they do for you.
That's weird.
I think there's a stream delay.
Or I'll refresh the page. Um,
It looks like a
you know what? Let's do Wyoming, because we're gonna destroy them anyway. It was Arizona. That's crazy.
that! I guessed that, Declan!
That seems like there'd be too many trees for Arizona.
Why don't you ever listen to me? You know? You need to add that.
Now this is Alabama.
No, that's not Alabama. It's not Alabama. Stop.
Sarah's daycare. Are you sure, Hannah? Your sister's not running a daycare?
No. No, that's not her phone number, though. Well, we also don't live there. Or anywhere near any place like that.
Okay, it's probably the U.S. That stop sign looked very U.S.
What about,
No P.
fuck, I had it on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what I was gonna say. What about, like, where does it?
Oh, so you don't speak German completely fluently? Just 'cause I was gonna say, if you do, you should just judge me if I were to ever speak German on stream. Tell me I'm being a fucking moron if I do something weird. Virginia? Maybe.
Mississippi.
It could be Mississippi. Seriously.
I couldn't figure it. Like, I was trying to say something else, but I can't remember the name of the state right now.
I'd love to learn Polish too. My mom speaks Polish.
Your mom's a God-given gift.
Because I'm mainly European on my mom's side and Asian on my dad's side. Polish on my mom's. Filipino on my dad's. I have a weird combination of ethnicities, though. I probably couldn't even list all of them. Sweet home Alabama.
Stop! Stop. Do you know how much I hear that song?
Please
I hate
don't
that
eat my
song.
fucking shoes.
I hate that song!
That's a great song, though.
I hate it.
It's because you're silly. I'm gonna go with North Carolina. That's not country. That's rock.
It is. No. It's country.
It was Iowa.
Country because no. It's country because it says Alabama in it.
That's not country music.
It is.
So it was Iowa. I don't think anyone was gonna guess that. So Frost, do you live in Poland?
Frost, do you like Polish sausages?
Oh God, Hannah.
Polish sausages. Polish sausages.
Shut up.
Polish sausage. Polish sausage. Polish sausage.
This is definitely not Ohio. This is probably somewhere in Europe. But thank you for trying.
Polish sausage.
Oh God. You're from Pennsylvania? Okay.
Look at them.
God, yeah, they're being here. Was that a sign I could have been reading?
I love them. Wisconsin.
This is Europe.
No.
Okay, maybe it's not Europe.
Impossible.
Is this Russia? It's not the US, 100%, especially with that license plate. This might be Russia. God, what a beautifully horrible road.
What a beautiful evening.
No, it's not the US. Please, it's not the US. 100% it's not. That is a promise. No, I don't think it's Brazil. Brazil would look a lot more distinctly on the equator.
On Discord, it leaves a purple message at the top. Stay safe, friend. That's so cute. Mm.
Alright, I'm not seeing any signs. I'm not seeing anything that's gonna tell me anything otherwise. I'm probably gonna go with Russia.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, the signs are here.
Mm-mm.
Those look rather European. I think these signs would have words on them? No, they won't. Oh, construction ahead. They're not driving on the right side of the road to be Australia.
Sweet dreams, sleepy friend.
I could really use a sign right now. Lord, give me a sign.
Who are you talking to?
Okay, I think that's a sign up ahead that's gonna have words, hopefully. Oh god, please have words. Yep, we're in Russia. What did I tell you?
God, please.
Russia or the Ukraine?
God, please.
Let's go there. Ein bisschen von Deutsch, genug, dass ich kann Musik anhören. But yeah, I was right. It was Russia. Oh god. This looks like... God, what the fuck is this?
Oh, we've been somewhere like this before. Ooh. They're so cute. I like the little shops.
I'm pretty sure this is Spanish and not Portuguese, as far as I can tell.
Look at the little truck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. Brazil. Well, the fact that I don't think that this is Portuguese would tell me it isn't Brazil, unless I'm missing something. I keep saying Viru. San Jose. Of Viru. Would anyone know that? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Sorry. Oh no. Okay, so this might be Brazil. But this would be a part of Brazil that doesn't speak Portuguese then, yeah?
Just put it in Brazil.
Okay, well these say other ones. So maybe it isn't Brazil. I'm really confused. Viru. Keep saying Viru.
Peru.
Anyone?
Clam.
Would anyone know here what Viru is? I'm probably butchering that name horribly. I'm sorry. My mom speaks Spanish fluently. I'm doing her an injustice by being shitty at Spanish.
They sell soda, which means they're thirsty.
Actually, soda dehydrates you.
I know.
You know, I trust the Venezuela pick.
Venezuela.
I trust the Venezuela pick.
Venezuela.
It was Peru. Peru. You know, I should have...
Who said that?
What?
Shh. Mother's always right.
Is Viru Peru?
Yeah. Virus.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Things to do in Peru.
Machu Picchu. I wouldn't mind visiting Machu Picchu.
Let's go to Pikachu Mountain.
No, Peru is Peru. I guess it's just a part of Peru. I don't see it on the map down there, but whatever. Okay, all right. It was at least South America.
What's up with that?
10,000 points. We got 10,000 points for this game. I think it's like out of 25,000, if I remember correctly. So it's okay. It's not the best. Second game.
Can I guess this one?
How many viewers are we at? Can you see? Okay, we're in Russia. 19? Wow. I guess people aren't talking as much. Alright, we're in Russia or the Ukraine. Or Belarus. Probably not, though.
Can I go brush my teeth?
Yeah, sure. Or Serbia. But I don't know how many parts of Serbia use the Cyrillic alphabet. So it's a good chance this is just Russia or something like that. I don't speak Russian, so if anyone else speaks Russian, thank you. Yeah, I'll just go with Russia. The problem about getting a result in Russia is because Russia is so big that it could be literally anywhere and you'll get docked off points even if you're in Russia. Alright, here we are in hell. I'm kidding. It's just everything looked red for a second. It's like everything is on fire. Now that looks like Portuguese. That's Portuguese, right? I'm not tripping? Yeah, that's Portuguese, huh? Oh god, where are they going? You know? Those guys, I'm proud of them because they're not afraid to rock the plaid shorts and red t-shirt. That's bold. These guys are bold. God bless these guys. I'm gonna say this is probably not Portugal. I'm gonna say it's Brazil. But if it is Portugal, you beat me. I'll go with... I was about to go to the United States. I'll go there. No, it's kind of wet. Wait. Maybe like around here. Ooh. Yes. These are some good points. Hey, Violet, isn't Leo in Pennsylvania? He is, and he is in Allentown. That's a tiny license plate. This might be America. I mean, the roads seem like America. What the hell is that? Oh, this is Texas if I've ever seen it, huh? Look at those suburbs, if that's what those are. You guys listen to Good Charlotte? Random question. I just love Good Charlotte. They're great. Can this bus tell me anything? Oh, this isn't America, I think. Mexico? Is that a Mexican license plate? I think that's a Mexican license plate, yeah? I think this is Mexico. So it's probably like way north Mexico. So like right here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I get an F in chat, please? Can I get F? Should have gone to Brazil. F should have gone to Brazil. Come on, dude. That license plate looked like a Mexican license plate. I've seen so many of them. I'm disappointed in myself. That is disappointing. How am I going to come back from this one? Should have gone to Brazil. Come to Brazil. 23 points. Hello, Hannah.
Will you throw a calculator at my
Of course. Okay, is this South Africa? All right, vote in the chat. Oh God, vote in the chat. Is this Australia or South Africa?
Vote on your phones now.
Vote on your phones now. I'm leaning towards Australia. Like Queensland. Central Queensland or something like that.
It looks like. Wait. I was gonna say it looks like Africa, but I don't think Africa can afford roads that aren't dirt.
Well, that's mean.
No,
All right, we're doing it. We're gonna go.
Australia.
Let's go here. Think I'd be safe going in Central Queensland. Yeah, I mean, what is going on? Whoever, this isn't Queensland. All right, give me some guidance. Where are we at? Oh, maybe not south here. Ooh, could I risk it and go all the way to Tasmania? Would that be unwise to go to Tasmania? Oh, that's got to be a telltale sign of something. That's got to probably give it away, right? New South Wales. Okay, but now hold on. If I recall, Australia does not have speed limit signs like that, do they? I don't know if does Australia have speed limit signs like that? Because this looks super European. I could be undereducated. But okay, all right. Okay. Can confirm. All right. We're going in the middle. We're baby, meet me in the middle. We're going right there.
Fucking middle.
All right, let's what are we doing for good luck? We're going to get rarity. We get the really shitty rarity keychain and just pat the rarity for good luck. And where we at, boys? Where we drop? Well, it was Australia and it was Souther. In fact, it was the Southeast because it's called South Australia. But it wasn't New South Wales. But you know what? I think Rarity gave us a decent blessing. I think we're kind of there. I think we did okay. I mean, I was gonna go to Queensland. That would have been worse. I hate this. I hate this one. It's like literally nowhere. Are we in Russia again? Does Russia always pulls the weird shit? Alright, will this sign give me the answers? In case of emergency, and it's completely fucking blank, or at least contrast is just going crazy. Alliance Agricultural. I think AG stands for Agricultural Cooperative, right? The Alliance. Are we in Lordaeron? Are we going to sail west to the lands of Kalimdor? Actually, if we're in Lordaeron, I'm pretty sure it'd be faster to sail south. I mean, east. Alright, the signs are here. Oh boy, the signs are here. Yo, soldier boy up in... Sorry. South Dakota. We're on East 12, North 8. ND. I'm pretty sure that means North Dakota. I think we're in North Dakota. God, what are these knockoff stores? Family Dollar. I've never heard of that. Everyone else probably has. If it's any one of the Dakotas, it's North Dakota. And that's a promise. Because if it's any one of the Dakotas and it turns out to be South Dakota, I'll just stub my toe on purpose. $2.49 a gallon. Christ, it's like $4.50 a gallon here right now. That's cheap as hell. Unless that's 3. It's probably 2 though, right? It's probably 2. Availab in cabins. Yeah, good job. Family Dollars in Pennsylvania. I've never heard of Family Dollar. We just have Dollar Tree. Oh god, we got into low quality territory. All right, I'm gonna say it's North Dakota. Mainly because I saw ND on one of the signs, one of the interstate signs. Is this? Please tell me that's a movie theater. Henninger Theater. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dakota Bank. You know what states Dakota Bank is in? I think that's very telling. Kennedy's Fresh Foods and Bottle Shop. Battle Shop. Come get your swords here. North Dakota. We're getting ready for the war against Wyoming. Get fucked. Okay. Yeah, I think there are too many signs here that just point to North Dakota. So let's do it. Do we need Rarity's Blessing? Type R for a Rarity's Blessing, or shut the fuck up for no blessing. We're doing the Rarity Blessing. Alright. Rarity. We need your blessing. We need this to be North Dakota. Or else my parents aren't gonna feed me for a week. Okay. It is. Who said Middle Dakota? Because that's basically on the border. Who said Middle Dakota? Ursa Major, you wise guy. You think you're funny. You orchestrated this. This is your fault. You knew it. You hacked GeoGuessr, and I know you gave me this location just so you could exert your epic knowledge.
Hey, Smelly.
What's up?
I'm gonna join my camera.
Okay. Well, 12,931 points. That's 2,000 points better than our previous game. And I don't think it's any secret that the Rarity Blessing perhaps had a hand in this venture. All right, new game. Where we at? Where we dropping? Motel, RV park. What flag is that? I feel like that's just a normal, like a regular flag for some other random place. Open. Yeah, it's just... Is that like the old Dutch flag or something? I don't remember. That's kind of misleading, but okay. It's Beepus. God, this, or wherever part of the US this is, I don't want to go here. I want to actively avoid this area. Not Nevada for sure. New Mexico? This could be New Mexico, huh? Utah. Could be Utah, I agree. It could even be California. Is that an adopt a highway sign? Oh, it is. Oh, I want to adopt you, highway. I want you to be my son. I want to take you to your soccer game every Saturday. I want to. Sonora. Isn't that? Am I being stupid? Hold on.
Sayonara Maxwell?
Sonora, isn't that Mexico? I'm being dumb, am I? Sonora Junction. Well, Los Angeles is 393 miles away, and I'm gonna bet that we're not north of Los Angeles. So can we be in Baja California? No, we're in Sonora, stupid.
Okay.
Right? So we're like right here, right? Right here? Right here? Yeah, let's do this. Is that 300 miles away? That looks a little bit more than 300 miles away. I'll go here to be safe because it's still in Sonora, but it's closer. Rarity head pat. Give us our blessing. Where we popping?
Dropping.
Holy shit. Well, I said it could be in California. I mean, I'm not being stupid. But Sonora Junction being 13 miles away, I swear to God, because I was like, oh yeah, Sonora's a place in Mexico. See, I'm not being stupid. It's just God has left us. That's the problem.
It's true. I concur.
God doesn't like us because we're bronies.
We swear.
And
God hates us
whoever
because we
said it couldn't be Nevada, I beg to differ. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Nevada. Okay, but we didn't get a terrible score. I mean, it's okay. This is Finland. This is either Finland or Sweden or Norway. There's no way it isn't one of those three. It's one of the penis countries. All right. Okay, that's not gonna tell us.
I don't think they'd appreciate you calling them that.
I'm Republic of Estonia?
You deserved it.
But isn't this Finnish? Hold on. Isn't this Finnish? Hold on. No, this is Estonia. That's Estonian. I've always wondered about Estonia because it seems like it has a lot of cool history and architecture and stuff. Has anyone been there in the chat? If you've been there, if you know anyone who's been there, because I'd love to like just head to Estonia, just like
Let's go there for our honeymoon.
hang out there for like 2 weeks. That's
Yeah,
not
let's go for our honeymoon.
not Latvia. Latvia is not really. They don't really exist or anything like that. So Estonia. If you know anyone who lives in Estonia or has been to Estonia, or if you've been to Estonia, just let me know because that'd be cool. So let's do it. Ooh. Oh, please don't tell me it's in Okay. I mean, Lithuania, Latvia. So Lithuania's down there, stupid. Okay. It was Estonia, barely Estonia. But you can't blame me for thinking it was Finland at first because, I mean, look how close it is to Finland. God, wherever this is. Okay, this is really pretty. Alright, what flag are we dealing with here? Is that the French flag? I can't tell. Oh, hello, my friend. What are you looking at on your phone there? You looking at... Follow the Twilight Sparkle parody account on twitter.com. Thank you.
Hashtag shut the fuck up.
So okay, this is not.
Real twang.
That's not French. This is not French. Is it? No, it's not. God, they look like they're having the time of their fucking lives. These guys. Turn around. Wait, this way? This is very pretty wherever it is. South America, maybe. I don't see any EU license plates anywhere. Lake. It looks like a very small lake if it is a lake. Of course it's a lake. It's a very small lake. Oh, wait. Those mountains look like they should be important. Or are those clouds? Those might be just clouds. With obscure shadows. Or maybe they're not. Maybe those are mountains. I don't know. Am I tripping? Are those... How do the clouds look in the rest of the picture? The rest of the clouds look normal, so maybe those are some snowy-ass looking mountains. Personal questions you could possibly really give some insight. Sure. Well, with mountains like those, could this be Chile?
I love the way you say that.
This architecture looks so European, though. Wait, is that Portuguese? That man is holding a fish. That man knows what the fuck he's doing. His face was blurred out too. That's the funnier thing. This is definitely not Sweden. 100% not Sweden, because there's no Swedish to be found. Jävla fita. Sorry, don't say that. If you don't speak Swedish, don't say that. That's an ice cream place. Alright, I don't know. This one's weird. Please don't call me a whore. Hora.
You are a whore.
It's true, though.
It's true.
It's not German. It's not German, 100%. I think I'd be the first to know. Are those cats blocking the Get out of here! Those are dogs.
It's like when they're homeless.
Okay, well, we just ran over them, didn't we?
Right.
Okay, one of them is... Oh, there he is. He's disintegrating. Spain? I would say Spain if those cars had EU tags, but they don't. This one's really weird. This is a very nice place. Wait, oh, okay. Hold on. Sonic Unleashed stage. How many viewers are we at?
I'll check. Sorry, give me just a minute. 23.
Really? Nice.
They commented in the chat how many viewers.
Well, thank you for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you're not, tell me why you don't like it so I can make it better.
Hello, children. Mother loves you.
But if you do like it, then we're good to go. Guadal? Could this be Guatemala? Or am I just connecting the wrong dots here? I studied Spanish for 9 years, and the only thing I know how to say is "Me gusta queso los pantalones, señora." And they always got upset at me for saying it. .cl. Is this Colombia? .cl. Sorry, I'm looking it up. No, not. Thank you for coming, but no. Chile. Remember when I said Chile? That it could have been Chile? Please be Chile. It's Chile. It's just the complete other side of Chile. But that makes sense. See, I'm not crazy. I said it could have been Chile with mountains like that. See, I'm not stupid. Give a shout out for a YouTuber that really likes your music. Yeah, sure. I know geography. I know how things work.
Do you?
I don't.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Oh, CG5, yeah. I think he and I had a collab that we were gonna do and we never did it.
He's kind of a blessing.
He's the one with the Trico OC, yeah. Oh, you know what? She's rocking that fucking bag, dude. Look at that. She doesn't give a shit, and I'm so proud of her. Like, look at that. She's out in the middle of fuck all nowhere, but she's still rocking that bag. God bless her. We need more people like her in the world.
She's fucking it up.
I wonder if we have milk. I could kill for some milk right now.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not sushi style right now, but I do on occasion.
So, do you like sushi? I love sushi. Hannah hates seafood.
Hannah will not touch seafood.
But seafood is like my main diet, so that's how I've not gotten to be 200 pounds.
But I do like Asian food.
Good one, Hannah.
Shut the fuck up.
My favorite seafood is... No one asked this question, I'm just telling you. My favorite seafood is scallops. If you want to make me happy, take me out to just get a bunch of fucking scallops.
I'll take you out for scallops.
Like that's how you can make me happy. That's a perfect date is just buy me scallops.
What do you mean a perfect date? Perfect. We don't go on dates, Declan.
It's true. We go on Pokemon card ventures.
Yes, we go out and buy Pokemon cards, and then we play Pokemon Go together.
God, where is this? We're about to find the fuck out with this sign. Okay, maybe not. Plus by order city manager. This is a language that is new to me. Indonesian? I was thinking this could be somewhere in the... Oh, but... See, because the language on the signs looked like they could have been Indonesian or Malay or something.
SeaWorld.
I hope I didn't butcher that word. I probably did. But this whole place does not strike me as being somewhere in that archipelago region of Asia. I mean, can someone tell me if I'm wrong? This doesn't look like it would be Indonesia.
I wouldn't know what to think that Indonesia looks like, so I can't help you.
Because the landscape reminds me of like Australia, but just super wet Australia.
Ostrich.
Does anyone have ideas? Does this even look like it's in Asia? Because the language looked like it could be Indonesian. This is in Australia. Yeah, I didn't think so. It just looks like Australia if it were fucking moist as hell. India? No. You would either see probably Hindi or English. And that was neither of those. Philippines? See, the language again looked like it could be like Indonesian or Tagalog. Okay, so there's English there. Ilocano, something like that. South Africa? Maybe? I am still streaming. Oh my god, did underscores really like my Twilight Sparkle tweet? I'm telling you, all the people I really look up to follow me on the Twilight account and not on my main account.
I'm sorry. You'll get the recognition you deserve.
Oh my god, underscores actually liked the Wyoming tweet. I can't stop watching this. It'd be nice if underscores followed me on my actual main. Let's find out. Oh, John, what a blessing.
John?
No, underscores has not followed me on Twitter. So I'll probably cry about it later, but I'm fine right now.
You'll cry about it in bed to me.
Essentially.
Help.
Please. The only thing I need in my life is for underscores to follow me. The only thing I need in my life is to collaborate with underscores.
Oh.
Okay. Now that looks like a South African sign.
Nami Arts Official isn't good enough for Violet Pony Official.
This is South Africa, huh? Let's go. I was only 129 miles away, too. So yes, to say British Africa, you are correct, Rainbow Dash. Thank you, Rainbow Dash official. Let Violet cheer me up.
I'm sitting right next to mine.
All right, so this, as you can see, we are definitely in France with the Cyrillic alphabet and all. The only thing is, I don't feel like this is Russia. I feel like it's another Russian-speaking country. Mongolian? Do they use the Cyrillic alphabet in Mongolia? I know they use something.
Okay.
I feel like
take that out of context.
I spelled it Mongolia. Congratulations, me. I think they do. I think they do use the Cyrillic alphabet in Mongolia, right? Yeah, they use the Cyrillic alphabet in Mongolia. So like Flutter Derp, it was a funny joke, but like you're also not. It could be Mongolia. I'm not kidding. But the architecture looks very. Looks very.
Oh, what a sweetie.
Slavic. How long is this stream gone? I'm sure you can check somewhere.
It just says live. It doesn't have any timestamps on it.
Okay, I think I started streaming at 9, so it's been going for 3 hours. Okay, 2 hours. So do you guys think this is Russia, or do you think it's another Cyrillic alphabet using country? Because this doesn't strike me as completely Russian looking. Belarus doesn't have Street View usually. There's only very, very, very little parts of Belarus with Street View. Fun fact, I used to pronounce it as Belarus for some reason.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The Fresh Prince of Belarus. Now that's an idea. I live in the West Coast, so different time zones. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast too. It's 12:25 right now.
It is 2:25 for me then. But it's not like I operate on my own time zone anyway, so it doesn't really
See,
matter.
these signs look so much more not Russian. Does anyone speak Russian? Does anyone speak Russia? Does anyone speak Russian in this chat? Bless you guys for watching my stream at 3:25 in the morning. You guys are real champs.
I'd give you hugs and kisses.
I should learn Russian. I think I'd like to learn. I think I'll try learning Russian. I'm paying for this language program online, and it's like I could be learning Russian.
It's useful though, right?
Oh yeah,
How much do you pay for it a month?
I think I pay like
Or a week?
$15 to $20 a month for it. Of course. All right, I'm going with Russia because I don't know where else to go. Oh, thank God it was Russia and not Georgia. Because that would have been terrible if I got that wrong. 14,500 points. That's the best game of the 3 games we played. All right. I'm very tired. I think it's time to end the stream. I may stream tomorrow and or Monday.
Can I come with you?
Yes.
Cool. Stream featuring Notley.
But I think it's time to settle down for the evening. Do you think you can do some PUBG? Nope. Not doing PUBG. My computer will not run it, promise.
Bless you, Flutter Dirt.
But yeah, I was just gonna test to see if my webcam looked good on the stream, and it ended up being a 3-hour stream, so that's interesting. But thank you everybody for coming, especially like at 3 a.m. That's great. But I'll be around. Keep an eye out for any announcements regarding the upcoming album. But if nothing comes out before then, the trailer comes out on Christmas, so you have something to look forward to. Or not if you hate my music, which is
I
fine.
hate your music.
You're free to hate my music. That's cool.
No, I love
But
you.
assuming you don't hate my music, you have something to look forward to for Christmas. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a big one. So I will see y'all later, and thank you for my first webcam stream. Wait, okay, so I winked with the wrong. You should go.